Hi, my name is Brian Colbert and I'm author of the book From Ordinary to Extraordinary, the book that teaches you how to use your mind to be more successful in life. In the last video, we talked about accessing non-ordinary states of consciousness. Now, part of that is using your imagination. And a lot of people will tell you that if you use your imagination, then you can achieve whatever you want in life. And that's not necessarily true, because the fact of the matter is, if you use your imagination and you don't believe in something, it doesn't matter how often you imagine it, it's not going to come true, because you're not going to follow through to engage in behaviors to make it true. Today I want to talk to you about your beliefs. And basically what beliefs are really are frozen patterns of thought. The way our brains work is we seek certainty and we look for comfort in the world. We look for understanding in the world. And how the brain does this, it creates patterns. A simple example of this would be if you look up in the sky and you'll see clouds. There's a natural response that we begin to impose shapes on them. So we'll see and make shapes. It could be elephants or lambs and all of that type of stuff. That's the brain and the pattern making machine in the brain doing its thing. Now, the reality is beliefs are actually patterns too. So what tends to happen is that when we engage in the world, when we engage in reality, we interact with circumstances, situations, and we have experiences. From those experiences, we begin to make and create and apply meaning to them. These meanings become patterns and become effectively automated in the brain. As a result, we have a lot of things that we don't question about ourselves that aren't necessarily true, but we believe them to be true. Now that's fine if you've got positive beliefs about yourself. Say that you're a really confident person, that you're a really good person, that you're a really good achiever. They're positive distortions inside the brain that help you and empower you. But then there's the other side. The side that says that you don't believe in yourself, that you've low self-esteem, that you're not good enough, or that you could never succeed, or that you couldn't be extraordinary. The reality is they're equally well distortions in the brain. So let me tell you just a little technique to be able to look closer at how you're actually building these assumptions, building these generalizations inside your brain. There are effectively three filters that take place in order for us to feel that certainty which the brain is searching for, which literally translates into a belief system. Effectively, when we interact with the world, we delete some information, which means we leave it out. So a good idea for you is that when you say something about yourself, when you believe something about anything, ask yourself very simply, what are you not paying attention to? What is it that's missing in your equation? So if you believe you're not confident, basically, what is it that you're not paying attention to? Are you paying attention only to the times that when you weren't confident? Are there other times when you have been confident? The next level up is the level of distortion. Because if we have a limited view of the world, if we're deleting certain information, that means then that we build up from that and we create distortions. So a good way to recognize a distortion is ask yourself, what's literally not true? Begin to think about it. If you say that you're running around like crazy, are you actually running around like crazy? Because if you're not, then that's literally not true. So begin to challenge not only what's missing, what you're not paying attention to, what's literally not true, and then go for the third filter that's used, which is the generalization filter. From the basis of the information where we leave certain things out, where things aren't very accurate, then we make assumptions. We assume things to be true. We go to a therapist and we say, oh, that didn't work for me. All therapists are no good. We go to a movie and we say, that was a fantastic movie. That director does great movies. Again, ask yourself these questions. What was missing? What are you not paying attention to? What's literally not true? And where is your evidence? Where's your criteria? How do you know that this is true for sure? What are you assuming in that? So try these simple exercises, these simple questions on your beliefs. So if over the next week you think about something and you say you're not good enough, or that you're not confident enough, or you couldn't do that, begin to apply these simple questions and you begin to open up the opportunity to free up and empower yourself by breaking through some limiting beliefs. These are the things, some of the things that we talk about in the book. If you'd like to, would like you to go ahead and perhaps purchase the book and find out some more.